Malaysia is home to some of the most beautiful dive sites in the world, and they are mostly located on the east coast. The best time for diving there is from March to September. However, the situation in Langkawi on the other side of the country is different. Here you can dive all year round. So when we found ourselves in Malaysia in December, heading east wasn't an option. We decided to extend our visit in Langkawi for some fun diving experiences. Little did we know that the dive would turn into a total adventure. This is our scuba gear in a plastic bag. We are going for a scuba diving today. I don't think Bruno is very happy. He's bringing up a lot of excuses because he doesn't want to do it. But there is a reason for that and I understand why. So I will tell you just in a minute.
I'm not looking forward to this. From how the dive master described it, doesn't look like a very enjoyable experience, but let's see.
You can try, and if it's not good, you have mine. We just checked our gear and our tank and everything is ready to go. And let me tell you why Bruno is nervous. And because this dive is a bit different from other dives. It's not a deep dive. Bruno doesn't have any issue with that. But the visibility is limited. It's very poor. Sometimes you don't even see 1 meter in front of you. So it can be a bit like uncomfortable. But I am sure that we will be fine and he will be fine.
Yeah, we are not entirely sure how this is going to work. We dived with poor visibility before. Just normally, I know that you can feel a little bit more anxious just because you really can't see much around you. But probably I'm gonna be fine. We will see. Here they even offer like a certification if you wanna do like if you wanna be certified for limited visibility dives. I don't think we're gonna do that because we don't really want to be certified for it. But let's try this dive. The best visibility you can get here, she said it was around 5 meters. She never saw better than like 5 or 6 meters visibility. Hopefully we are gonna get that today. Because 1 meter is gonna be a little bit tough.
The diving situation in Langkawi is like this all year around. Doesn't matter which season you come here. I'm going to dive with my swimwear because it's very hot and I cannot put on wetsuit. We are going to do 2 dives and yes, we are in a very small boat and I just asked if there is any toilet on a boat and there is no toilet. After each dive, if you are a diver, you know that after each dive you need a toilet. That's tricky. Temperature-wise, we don't need a wetsuit, but since there is a lot of plankton in the water, we put on light rash vest to protect our skin. Just check the visibility here and it wasn't good, so we are going somewhere else. She just went inside the water to check if the visibility is great or not. Not great. Wasn't good, so we are going to try a few other sides to see how it goes. Did you pray for that?
Not really, but apparently our diving today includes an island hopping tour. So we can't do much about it. We're gonna wait a while and see if the conditions get better. Otherwise, we might not be able to dive in these conditions. I'm so sorry.
To be honest, it's not a bad place to be surrounded. I mean, we are not surrounded. We just can't dive, and the visibility in every single dive site was poor, and the current was so strong. So we are here literally waiting. And not a bad place. It's beautiful. People pay to come to the beach. I don't think we are getting a very good condition today, so in general we are going to dive with a poor visibility, just one dive, even though we were supposed to do two, but we will get refunded. So let's go for the fun or no so much fun dive. The visibility is 1 meter. This is my hand.
Maybe half a meter.
Since the visibility is less than a meter, we have to be close to our instructor all the time during the dive to avoid getting lost. So we are all attached together with the rope. Diving in Langkawi is very different from any other diving destination around the world. Usually we go directly to the dive site if the weather is okay, but visibility can vary depending on the weather conditions. But in Langkawi, the visibility is always limited and the currents are strong. For this reason, dives are cancelled often. It is normal here. But if you get lucky, you can see a lot of marine life here, including seahorses, octopuses, and even black frogfish. Usually on our dives, we don't get close to the corals and marine life. But this dive was very different. Getting close was the only way to see things. Sometimes I felt uncomfortable putting my face under the rocks. So instead I tried to put my camera closer. This way I could prevent my face from getting stung. For instance, I didn't see this seahorse with my eyes, but I captured it on camera. One good thing about diving in Langkawi is that the dive sites never get crowded and the instructors don't have more than 2 divers at a time with them. Don't worry, if diving in Langkawi is not for you, you can hop on a boat and go to Kolipe, a nearby island. Diving in Kolipe is amazing. You can watch and learn more about it in our upcoming videos. Something, but I was not sure. I put my camera. I hope my camera captures something. Literally, like we are done with diving here because there is no point to do it again and again. But this is the situation when you go for diving or even hiking or skiing can happen because you cannot predict the nature. After each dive, you feel so hungry, and I'm really hungry, and we are just enjoying the view of the sea from the surface, not underwater. But that's good, and I don't know what we saw exactly underwater because she was pointing out like and showing me the sign of the seahorse, but I didn't see it. Bruna apparently saw it, so it wasn't bad. But we had so much fun, you know. We went to a private beach and secluded beach. We had so much fun. Even though the dive wasn't as we expected, but the whole trip was fun. So you should do it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video. I needed to go to the toilet.